Hello, 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 hello. Today is May 23rd, Friday, 2019. And it's been a while since I made a video. I was sick, couldn't get done coughing and all that, and I didn't want to be kind of rude and start coughing on TV. And I'm doing this video on my brand new Galaxy S10. Yes, this is my old one. This is my old phone. I still use this one. I still use it in case this dies. I use that one. But what I should do is use that one. I'm taking that one with me. And also I'm taking this with me too. I don't know if you can see it, but I bought one of these small little mini I call them camcorders. They actually work. And yeah, they actually kind of work. So, yes. Anyways, what I'm here to say is that my mom came over last night. You see, we ordered some pasta. I didn't want to cook last night, so we had ravioli. We ordered two of them. I don't know why, because one's left over, but that's okay. It's good. But then my mom brought a pizza. My brother ordered 2 boxes. I don't know why, because one was half empty. So, anyways, we have that. And we get leftovers to last us for a while. Yes, for a long, long time. I'm gonna go over, actually beside the sun here, that's good. Anyways, I'm here talking. Yeah, anyway, what the heck? Oh yes, my kitty cat. My squeaker. My squeaky. Here's my squeaky. Here's my squeaky. Here's my squeaky. There's my squeaky. Right there. Right there. There's the squeaker. There's the squeaker. She doesn't want to be on TV, on the video today, like she usually does. Anyways, I want to tell you something. I went to the cemetery this week. I videotaped it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to put it up or not. I went there and I thought I was hearing stuff. That's what happens sometimes when I go to cemeteries. But I was with my brother and my mom, and he was beside the car. I was alone, but I thought I heard something, but I wasn't quite sure. I'm not a ghost chaser or whatever you want to call it, and I was puzzled. Really, really puzzled. But if you hear that ding, I got a notification on my tablet. I get notifications of I play a game. I play Village City Island Sims 2. I had the whole all of them, but then I decided no. They came out with a new one, number 5, and I thought, you know what, I'm not gonna even play them. So I just stuck with my family farm and the Village City Island Sims 2. that's all I play. I'm actually almost done Family Village 2. So, yes. But I'm also playing it on here. Also playing it on here too, so. Anyways. I don't mind. Anyways. It's almost 10 o'clock. I think my wife did the bus stop early this morning. So I'm kind of dressed. But I'm tired still. But I don't want to do too much because we're going to Gimli tomorrow. Gimli, Manitoba. And that's quite a ways drive. I've been out to Gimli. Been out to Beausejour. And been to Selkirk. I've been to Morris, Manitoba. I've been in practically almost every town in Manitoba. So far, but I want to get this pretty good. There's a town. I don't know if it's still a town or not. I have to look it up in my, I don't even know where it is now. Hold it for a sec. Yes, I can see it through my camera. It's like a mirror. It's up there. It's a black little binder. It has police stories in it. A retired police officer from the St. Boniface Police Department, I believe. I'm not going to mention his name due to privacy. Anyways, he wrote on stories on actual cases. There was a couple of cases that I liked. I could probably tell you the title, but I don't know all the titles off my hand. I'd have to go through my book. I photocopied every story that he wrote. The book is about, I should say the binder is about that thick with stories in it. And I read some of them. I'm a I like the police force. They tried their best on their job. It's people who give them attitude that they give attitude back. But if you were nice to them, they would be nice to you. Yes. Like for instance, we had a little incident in our backyard. I'm not going to say too much. They had it all roped off and all that. I don't know. This is the funniest part. I left to meet my old lady that day. I went through the backyard. They were there. I went through the backyard. Okay. When I came back through the back lane, they had it roped off. I asked them if the front was roped off. They said no, just between the two houses. I said, could I get into my suite? He said yes. So I walked around. Then I went into the suite. Okay. What else is going to go wrong? You know? But anyways, the individual who was in the back there did perish on the way to the hospital. It was natural causes. But anyways, I seen so many. This is actually the first time I've seen this, but that's not the first time someone died in here. The individual who lived up above us. His brother came one day, was banging on the door, so I figured I'd go out and find out what the problem is. So I came back in a little bit to the back there, and I didn't want him to get charged for breaking the door down, or me, if I had to pry it open. But if the fire department do it, they can't do nothing about it because that's an emergency. That's I phoned the fire department, so they went and they pried the door open, broke it. So the landlord couldn't do nothing about it because that was an emergency. And they got him to wait downstairs outside. He came down. They came down and said sorry to say that he perished. He was a young guy. He was only I believe, in his 40s. And he died of a heart attack. And the police came, and I shouldn't say stupid. The coroner came, the pickup, the ones who pick up the body, parked in front, and then I guess one of the cops says park in the back. I would sympathize with the cop. You should park in the back. That's where because that's where the door is. That's where it goes upstairs, not the front. I don't mind watching, because that's actually, you know what, tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind a job like that, picking up bodies. It's not fun. I got the stomach for it. Yes, you might pick up a person that doesn't have any eyeballs or a head. Maybe they slice their throat or something. That's what their job is to pick that up. And you have to have a strong stomach for it. Yes, a really, really strong stomach. Anyways, I wouldn't mind doing a job like that. I can pick a cat up. I can pick a dead cat that's been hit. I can pick up anything that's been squashed. I've seen dead animals in the back of a truck. Dead animal pickup. And it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me one bit. And yeah, like I said, it doesn't bother me a bit. So I have also, if I'm in pain, I do not cry about it. I can take it. I have what's the term for it? A tough something for pain. I can take it. I had my tooth pulled out here, and most likely most people would be sore, yeah, it was sore. It was a little puffy because they had the freezing in it, but it was sore. I can handle it. You have to, how can you say it? You can't whine about it. If you whine about it, people are gonna look at you weird. Yes, it was paining me, but you know what? As long as I wasn't eating on that side, then make it even more sore, I can handle it. I can handle someone giving me a punch in the stomach or a shot in the head, as long as it's not with a weapon. I guarantee if there was a weapon, I'd either be dead or I'd be in a coma, or with a concussion. That's I don't Yeah, I got three switchblades here. They're in my drawer. I don't even use them. Don't actually, the only time I use them is if I was going camping, or if I needed to cut something and I don't want to use a house knife. And my wife would probably kill me if I used a house knife, one of her good knives, and that's the only time. So yeah. Anyways, I like another topic. Who believes in ghosts? I do. Right now I'm sitting here and I can feel a cold chill down my back. And that ain't from me being outside, because it ain't cold outside. It's beautiful. Windy, but it's beautiful outside. I've been out there this morning. I was saying I went to my wife to the bus stop. Then I went to the URS store, formerly a Max. And I heard Circle K's coming back. Bought out most of the Max stores here in Winnipeg, and in I believe in Toronto, because when I went there they had a little ghost writing. That's when you take off a sticker, you have that ghost writing from the sticker. And I'm looking at it, it said Max, and I looked on the top, it says Circle K, and I figured, okay, Circle K's are coming back, Max is out. They're all this, well, Max and 7-Eleven were almost the same. So, but this year of us, they sell anything under the sun, drug, like pot pipes, everything under the sun, over the moon, and around a train station, a bus station, anything. You can practically buy there. Oh, you can still buy food there. It's a convenience store. But if you go to Toronto, they do the same thing. They have little shops like that. But the streets are a little narrower, I could say, because they have the 401. People take the 401 to work, besides going to other parts of Ontario. So, yeah, anyways, now, speaking of ghosts, let's get back to the topic of ghosts. I believe in ghosts. Like I said just now, I had a chill up my spine. And yeah, I keep the lights on because this morning it was dark. I believe it looked like it was going to rain. But now it to me it is sunny outside, and what I might do is I might open the curtains and shut the lights off and all that. So I might get some natural light. So, anyways, I did a little bag of chips and a diet Dr. Pepper, and I bought her a crossword scratch ticket. So cost me $3, big deal. She's worth it. She's worth more than $3, but that's, I didn't have the card with me to even buy anything else. Like everything else, I forget my ID sometimes, and technically you need your ID to show a cop if they stop you. So yes, and plus if you get hit by a car, if you get hurt or something, they're not going to know who the hell you are if you're unconscious. So and there's times where I almost passed out in public. So I guess this is coming off. the 20th of June. That's coming up soon. The first is coming up, and at the 20th of June, we have a month to go before we leave Edmonton. And I do love that because I've never been to Edmonton. Been to Toronto twice. We're going to try Edmonton once for 2 weeks. And if I like it, we're going to go back again. But this time we're getting our passports actually. And maybe might take a week in Europe. Yes, take a week in Europe. And that's about it. Oh, if my wife goes to Europe, she can take 3 weeks. If she's only going in Canada, she can only take 2. I don't know why. That's weird. Anyways, yes, we're gonna be going. I'm excited because we're going to Edmonton. I want to see the famous Edmonton Mall. And we're not going to be too far. We're going to actually be in between the Edmonton Mall and in between downtown Edmonton. So, yeah, we're going to be in between it. Let's put it this way. If we need a Walmart, you just have to get out, walk out the hotel, walk maybe a bit through to the next corner, down that corner back, and you're at Walmart. But you can still see the hotel. That's how close. That is, how you put it, very good. We walk places in Toronto, so the difference is we walk. I love walking. I could walk and walk, but you don't need a car to go. If you're going out on the outskirts, I'd say yes. But if you're in the city, walk, enjoy it, enjoy the scenery. Here, where I live in Winnipeg, I sometimes walk around the block, scenery. Let's put it this way. For example, 2 houses were torn down here. I didn't even know about until I started walking. Replaced it with 2 brand new houses, in a block from one another. And I went online and I looked at the house that was there. And yeah, I can see why. It was a small little, not quite a small bungalow, but I believe it had a 2-bedroom, a kitchen, bathroom, and a living room. Probably smells like hell. But, I don't know why families need a big house. I don't have a family. And I prefer a small house. I can get a big place to rent and have all that extra space, but no, that's not going to happen. I want small. I can live in a fucking motel. A motel is just a 1 room. My stuff, I know he's not a friend, he's an associate. I just know him from somebody. He lives in a motel. He actually practically had everything he had in his 1 bedroom in a motel. And he's been there for 10 years now, renting that 1 room. And he has it looks like a bachelor suite, and it's cheaper. It's actually cheaper than what you call a bachelor. Sometimes he pays by the month, sometimes he pays by the week. And he gets paid every Friday. He's been working for an agency for almost 20. He started when he was 18. That was in 1983. He started with a temp agency. Ever since then, he's been working out of that same agency. And yes, sometimes he's homesick, sometimes he's not, but he tries to kick it in the butt. That's it's like me. I can do the same thing. I don't need a big spot. I can live in a one-room cabin. Yes, and I can grow one-room cabin, a little piece of land, not too big, enough to grow maybe, your fruits, vegetables, and everything else. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but yeah, it is. I could. Let's put it this way, my living room. I could take everything out of the kitchen and the back porch. I could put it in here, and this front of the house would be the size of a cabin. Oh yeah, I wouldn't have the bed. Well, maybe because you could have a. That's it. I said one. Uh, like a one-room cabin. I could say with a bedroom in it. I could do that. But anyways, with wood stove and all that to keep you warm, I'd want I'd want the internet, and I'd put a solar panels up for electronics, but I would actually light my house with kerosene lamps. I had kerosene lamps before, and you know what? They're actually beautiful. You just have to dice them and just light them. Put the thing there, and it's beautiful. Too bad I didn't have that when I was camping and all that. I know somebody who was camping. Starts in May. He doesn't get. He lives in his cabin. Not cabin. He lives in a tent for May all the way. May, June, July, August, till about end of September. He goes out to the woods. He likes the adventure. He likes to explore. I know he went to across Canada one time with he actually uses a tent. He doesn't use all he has a trailer for is to carry his stuff in his car. He's safe. He has he has 2 dogs and 2 cats. He takes the cats with him because they're used to a harness. Yeah, those cats from about a year old. We started to train them with a harness, and they all get along. He for well, he was driving along. I think he has a girlfriend now who travels with him. He traded his 3-man tent to a 12-person tent. You can ask me why? I don't know. But all I can say is that's a lot of room. But, he doesn't. The only time he cooks in it is when it's raining outside. With the excuse me, actually with a tent like that, they have dividers where you can have different rooms. So yeah, and the girl, I believe that going out with, told her that he's out from May till September. She doesn't mind, and they have fun. He actually has a canoe that he has on top of his trailer. Not on top of the car, on top of the trailer. He refuses to put anything on the trailer. I should say on the roof, because it doesn't want leaks in it. You have to put a rack there to put the boat on, the canoe, I should say. He doesn't have a license for a motorboat, but he says you don't need one to paddle. So, anyways, he puts his car. Oh shoot, I'm tired. Anyways, I might make another one just later on. This could be part 1. Let's put it. I'll do a part 2 later, for sure. Yeah, I'm tired. I don't know. I just got off being sick. That's why I didn't do videos for a while. And I got some things to do around here. I can't do it with holding the selfie, and I cannot find my tripod. So we're gonna have to just take my word for it. And I guess we'll see you in my next video. So this is talking about anything. So, ciao.